is moviesRus 69. I'm just here about to give you all my first review. It's gonna be on Transformers 3, The Dark of the Moon. Transformers 3, The Dark of the Moon is a movie that everyone expected to come out and be really like a great movie, and I'm gonna admit that it is a great movie. And in this review, I'm just gonna specify why it is a great movie and why you should really consider watching it. The first thing I'm going to talk about is the graphics. Now, as you all know from seeing Transformers 1 and 2 and all of the Michael Bay movies, he really used great graphics, as in when you see a robot transform from a car to a robot or from a robot to a car, it really gives you shivers. It's so amazing. It's like something that you've never seen before. It doesn't anyway look fake. I don't know how many of y'all have seen the first King Kong movie where it looked like a big teddy bear. Well, in no way did this look like any big teddy bear. It was like really amazing. And all the sounds were really amazing. It was really good. So that's graphics totally perfect. The next thing we're gonna look at is, well, the main thing people watch movies for, the storyline. The storyline of this movie was next to perfect. You know, it was based on the reason why America went into space in the beginning. There's a main reason, and it was covered up to look for a landed spacecraft, which was an Autobot ship, and they took some things from that ship, and well, it was eventually brought into light, and the Autobots had to try to race to the ship to recover some important merchandise, which I will not reveal for those who didn't watch the movie, before the Decepticons got it. And well, that had a great spin to it. Real secrets were on that ship. I don't want to burst anyone's bubbles if they haven't seen it yet, so if you watch, you will see. It's really juicy stuff. Next thing we're gonna look at is diversity. Now, some people like action movies, some people like comedies, some people like romance, some people just wanna see hot babes. Okay, so Transformers was full of action. It had its funny parts. It did have funny parts. I remember in the cinema everyone was laughing. Well, it didn't really have romance for the ladies if they like romance movies, but it wasn't meant to be a romance movie in any way. And as for the guys who want to see sexy ladies, they will be upset because Megan Fox was not recasted. But the new lady, who is a Victoria's Secret model, did a really good job. And for all the guys out there who wanted to see sexy ladies or to see Megan Fox, didn't really miss her with that lady. And also having as a new character, it really made the whole series different. You know, instead of having Megan Fox, who was like a really tough girl, you know, badass, this girl was more like a girly girl, you know, simple. She was rich, she had a British accent. It was next to perfect. Now I'm going to speak on behalf of the action in the movie. This is where I don't think the movie will ruin the movie getting a perfect score, because for a movie that's supposed to be hardcore action, the action didn't kick in until like about 45 minutes to an hour into the show. There were small pieces in that time frame, but really there wasn't anything. Only after that, beginning with the highway scene, which is so like a perfect scene in the movie. Michael Bay always uses a highway scene, and I'd also say that he took parts from another movie, from the movie The Island. It is true, it is one little small scene, but who really cares, you know? It's not like he took somebody else's movie, that was his movie. So if he wants to do that, that's up to him. And the scene was perfect, you know, how robots were like transforming from cars to robots and catching people and turning back into cars and flipping and dancing and this and that. It was like whoa, and everybody was up and the cinema was screaming. Everybody was really enjoying themselves. What a great job, Michael Bay. Great job. So the next part of the movie you want to look at is the 3D. Normally, movies that have 3D effects, except for Avatar, the 3D effects really makes the movie a lot lamer. Like, I remember for the Green Hornet, the 3D, where it had 3D, the graphics was horrible. But this, the 3D was almost as if they took the 2D version and they just stretched it out in the 3D and kept perfect quality perfect. It was unstoppable. For those who really don't like 3D because it hurts their eyes, that's true. But I think how he used 3D and was still able to keep the movie up to the high standard with Transformers 1 and 2 set, it really showed dynamic and versatility and being able to do great stuff and go great places. I really admire that. The last thing I want to look at is the ending. Some movies end really stupid. It leaves you like, what? Where's the closure? Where's this? No. At the end of Transformers 3, there were no loose ends. It wasn't leaving you wondering, so what happened to him, or what happened to her, or where is this, or so eventually why this, and nothing of that sort. It showed that the series was ended. Well, you know it's supposed to be the last Transformers, and at the ending you know the series was ended. I'm not gonna say why, but it's there, you know. It's ended, nothing else to come. Really good close thing. Now let's look at the overall rating for this movie. On the kick-ass scale, which is a scale from 1 to 7, I give this movie 6.5 kicks. The reason it lose 0.5 kick is because of the way in which it took a while to build up the action. I mean, I'm not saying it wasn't necessary, it was necessary, but for that while, I'm sure there's one or two people who might doze off and miss something important. So, overall, great movie, a must-see, summer blockbuster, blazing the charts, and that's it. moviesRus 69. Remember, only cool people subscribe.